The daytime high temperature on May 6, 2020 was 104 degrees Fahrenheit at 4 p.m. and the low temperature the next day was 74 degrees between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. Perfect for my bicycle ride in the Sonoran desert. I will show to you in this video the newest expansion by the Pulte Home Corporation of Sun City Festival, south of the Sun Valley Parkway in Buckeye, Arizona. It was an uphill stretch and I decided to walk with my bicycle to keep my camcorder from shaking and keeping you from getting seasick. The landscaping is very impressive and I am not sure if my photography is doing it justice. The mountain range in view is part of the White Tank Mountain Regional Park, which is, with 30,000 acres, the largest regional park in Maricopa County. The range, deeply serrated with ridges and canyons, rises sharply from the base to peak at over 4,000 feet. During seasonal heavy rainfall, accumulated water tends to rush rapidly through the steep canyons, over time scoring out a number of depressions or tanks in the white granite near the bases of the mountains. These white tanks are the source of the mountain's name. The saguaro cactus gives our recreation center its name. There are some facts about them. Saguaro cactus grow about a foot a decade. Saguaro cactus can live up to 150 to 250 years. The state of Arizona has laws protecting saguaro cactus. The roots of the saguaro cactus are only about 6 inches below the surface of the ground. The cactus wears the bark on the inside and flower in the late spring. Cactus fruit can be harvested and eaten by indigenous groups for centuries. Over the last decade and a half, the Southwest has experienced major drought conditions. These conditions can lead to changes in our state's water supply availability. The water we see here is reclaimed water, which is treated to a quality that can be used for purposes such as agriculture, golf courses, parks, industrial cooling, or maintenance of wildlife areas. I have reached the half-finished Saguaro Recreation Center, and I can't wait to show you this center when it will be finished. I'm still walking what you can tell on my shadow. In the back you can see a section of the outdoor pool. I have found a paved downhill road, which will take me back to my home. The homes we see here are the model homes which are built south of Sun Valley Parkway, where I am riding now. All the homes are closed because of the COVID-19 virus. Some facts about the Sonoran Desert, since I'm riding in it. First, let's start with defining a desert. Areas receiving less than 10 inches of rain a year used to be considered deserts, but that includes areas that didn't look like deserts. So now, to be considered a desert, The area receives less than 10 inches of rain and evaporates more than 10 inches of rain per year. There are 4 deserts in North America: the Great Basin, Mojave, Chihuahua and Sonoran. The Sonoran Desert occurs primarily in Mexico. More than 2/3 of its total area is in Baja California and the state of Sonora. In the United States, most of the Sonoran Desert can be found in the southern third of Arizona, with small areas in southeastern California. It is a subtropical desert and most complex desert in North America. It has great diversity in geological structures as well as the number and variety of plants and animals. One reason for the many plants and animals in the Sonoran Desert is that it receives rainfall biseasonal. Rain falls in this desert during the winter months and also in July and August. Because the rain occurs twice a year, the plants don't have to wait so long between drinks. A few words about cycling in the desert, which is a wonderful place to ride, but it can be very dangerous if you are not prepared. Every year people get in trouble, some even die. The desert is not a forgiving environment. Keep in mind a few simple guidelines for a safe ride. Always carry plenty of water. 1 gallon per person per day should be a minimum. Don't forget to drink it. It does you no good in a water bottle. Know your limitations in the heat and rugged desert terrain. Temperatures can reach 125 degrees Fahrenheit. Protect yourself from the sun. Use a hat and sunscreen. Use maps. Detailed maps of the entire park are available at visitor centers and at local businesses. Make sure your bike is well maintained and dependable. Bring along tools and spares. There are lots of thorny plants in the desert. Consider using a tire sealant in your inner tubes. Don't ride alone. Use buddy systems. Tell someone else about your trip plans. If you find yourself in trouble, don't panic. Help will soon be on the way. I have reached the end of my little desert ride, and I hope that you can join me again when I show my next video from beautiful Arizona. Your stranded friend, Willy Übel.